Stands in here, takes ball one low. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, bases empty. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches. 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 2 outs, bases empty.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx. And today's starter, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes a pitch. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now it's Juan Soto. In there for strike one. And that's in there at the knees. That one the other way. On to O'Hearn. They get the out on Soto.
Batting third, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And ball one to Judge.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air, left field. Cowser should have this one. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And a pitch. There's a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Adley Rutschman. First offering, and it just misses.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Fastball for a strike. Three-one is on the way. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. One away. Two on, one out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Kicks and fires. And that one sliced foul. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Stanton now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there. Strike one. Burns, multi-time all-star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. And delivers outside. The wind and the pitch. That one almost got him. That misses, and that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the batting order turns over. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
One down, base is empty.
Henderson became the first Orioles player to win Rookie of the Year since Cal Ripken Jr. did it in 1982. It only took Gunnar one season to start doing things the Orioles haven't seen done since Cal was playing on the team.
Yeah, the right-hander deals.
2-2 count.
Top of the third, no score. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. Jorge Mateo now struck out swinging his first time. Wouldn't chase that time.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Henderson leads off first with 1 away. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Garrett Cole.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's ball 2.
Stays alive. That's hard hit on the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Jorge Mateo now. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third, and he's out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two now. And another ball. One out, bases empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Man at first with one gone. Anthony Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power.
That's right. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Cole, the tall righty, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Man at first, one away. And that's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Colton Cowser in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And now the 0-1. Volpe to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Orioles, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Corbin Burnes. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, Gleyber Torres up to hit, and here it comes. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. And it skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Juan Soto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Righty to the plate. And
Ball
that
two.
one a little below the knees. Ball two.
No strike.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first. And now Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
0-1. Judge rips that one. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Ball one there. And the righty deals. In the air, left side. Cowser sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Now 1-1. Judge off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Righty delivers. That one misses. And the count is even 2-2. The pitch. And that's down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Battling here as he fouls it away. payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. Top of the second. Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the grab. 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Yanks up by a run here at the top of the second. Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there. 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next to hit, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Gets under it and pops it up. Chisholm under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Oh, Boog, a lot has changed for this kid from the Bahamas. Jazz was signed by the Diamondbacks as a free agent for $200,000. 4 years later, he's traded to Miami and played for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp before getting his call to the big leagues. He's a player on the rise.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Payne since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Mateo. Off-balance feed, there's one, and that's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1, no strikes. And the pitch. That one catches the zone, and 1-1. And that's a little bit high. The line to kick the pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And another ball. That's to third. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. The shortstop takes a ball.
Counts 1-0.
The Orioles down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he deals. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now here is Jorge Mateo bunting, and it's right in front of the plate, and he grabs it foul. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Zips it across. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. Up the middle, a sliding stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Verdugo. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin, and that's off the inside edge. Ball one. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. And another ball. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Wouldn't chase that time. And a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. And here it comes. Slice to right. And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope,
just off the inside edge. The pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And he's already singled in this game. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Santander raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Torres over at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the fourth. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. Cole back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Outside low. Ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. Left-hand batter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Third out, and that ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. walked his first time. Ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center field. Mateo has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. That's way outside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And that'll fall for a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Austin Wells over to first, and he's saved. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. Two outs. Little chopper rolls foul. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
So digging in, Ramon Urias. And a good eye there.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And that's in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Way out front for strike 2.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Full count now. Cedric Mullins up next. Mountcastle on at first. Nobody out. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. Cedric Mullins will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's a strike. And fouled off. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
0-1 down.
Ball, that's out.
And that drops in for a strike. And this one could be extra bases. Mountcastle headed for the plate. 1 runs in. Relay throw to third. In there safely. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Jorge Mateo digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. One away with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Canely also getting ready. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This to third. Chisholm fires to first on the run. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Alex Verdugo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
A little out front there as he swings through it. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The 2-2 now.
The count is full.
That one ripped. Santander makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Just missed. The Yankees trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
There's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Mateo sends it to first. They get the out on Soto. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, and they trail it 4-1. So a lefty out of the pen, Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser.
The pitch. There's a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in for the out.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Kicks and deals. Up
Ball
and
one.
in, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That to right. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air, right side. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 1. Back for more from the Bronx. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes a pitch. Not even close there. Ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. And Judge takes a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, 1 now. Left field. Cowser settles under it. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. The Orioles holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Leiter, a 6-foot righty, 33 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Good eye right there. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So up next, Ramon Urias. And that's in there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The wind to kick the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Mullins stands in now and watches strike 1. That That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That just misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Burns back to work. The Yankees looking to rally. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano getting cranked up as well. This one smoked out to left. Cowser makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that skips in the dirt. The Yanks down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. That clips the zone, and that is strike 2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Cowser ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Number 24.
And up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
At the belt and fires. Check swing, no appeal. Two down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Verdugo, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And caught on the warning track.